Good day, good day, good day, everybody. I hope you are doing well. So today's show is pre-recorded. Today's show is pre-recorded, which means that I'm producing myself. Let me get my whole head in there. So you all bear with me as I do the maneuvering here. All right. So welcome to Sip with Rev Melissa. I am Rev Melissa, and SIP is an acronym for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. Practice makes progress. Yes, it does. So we are in our play series this week, and I want to know if y'all been playing yet, because it's so fun. It's so fun to play. So I shared the other day that I played with my daughter. We played jacks and we had a ball. I beat her, which was an extra bonus for me. So we're going to do that again. She really had fun with it, and so did I. But let me know what you're doing for fun. If you're playing, if you are playing, have you had a play date with yourself or with a friend or a family member? Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Because we know that playing helps our brain. It helps with brain development. It helps with the growth of whatever it is that you want to focus on in your life, right? Because as adults, our brains don't stop developing. Unlike some other, I was about to say creatures, but yesterday I shared about the sea squirt, right? Remember the sea squirt? I wonder if the picture is still here. Sekou found a picture. He must have just shared his screen. But it looks almost like a sculpture, right? And the sea squirt, when it's in its adolescence, baby adolescence phases, is exploring, it's making sure it gets its nutrients, it's playing also. But then when it grows into adult status, it stops. It actually attaches itself to a rock or a boat and does nothing. It does nothing. And because it's doing nothing, it winds up eating its brain because it has no use for its brain anymore. So I shared the whole story about the sea squirt that is in this book, Play by Stewart Brown, MD, that I am thoroughly enjoying. Play, how it shapes the brain, opens the imagination, and invigorates the soul, right? So we don't want to be a sea squirt. That's the message here. We do not want to be a sea squirt. And some of us are. Like the sea squirt attaches itself to a rock or the side of a boat and lives a completely passive life. And some of us have attached ourselves to our phone screens, to our TV screens, and are living a totally passive life, doing the bare minimum. And that impacts our brains. And guess what? It also impacts our spirit, right? Because our spirit wants to express. Life through us wants to express. So don't be a sea squirt. Let's play. Let's play. So those of you who know me, who've been following SIP for a while now, know that I love to talk about the origins of words. And usually when I start a new series, I start off with the definitions of whatever the word is for our focus for that day. And I didn't do that with play because I just presume everybody knows what play means, right? And I think we do. But the origins of the word is always what really intrigues me even more. So the origins of play. So the word play is an Old English with Middle Dutch word. The Dutch word is, and I can't pronounce it, it's Pleien. Pleien. Any Dutch folks out there can pronounce that for me? Wonderful. But the origins of that word means to leap for joy, To leap for joy, dance, rejoice, be glad. So play, y'all. Play has the same vibration as joy. Of course it does. So to play, to leap for joy. And what do I say? I'm living life in joy. And now we could add to that, right? Because we are living life in play. We are living life in play. And when we play, we make progress. There is a connection, right? I shared that the parts of the brain that get stimulated through playing are the amygdala, which is our emotion center, and our dorsolateral prefrontal cortex, which is our decision center. So from playing, you are stimulating more neural connections in those areas of the brain. That is dynamic. So let's play. So let's play. So Sekou shared with me a post that an organization called Kahila posted. Sekou does some work with them. He's spoken about them on his Be Your Own Hero show. And this is what they posted. This might have been yesterday, I'm not sure. And it's about play. So I'm going to share it with you. It says, play. Want to boost your productivity by 20%? Play is not usually the first thing that comes to mind when you think of work, nor is it usually at the top of most adults' to-do lists. It turns out, however, that play may be an essential ingredient to productivity and happiness at work. A 2019 study by Brigham Young University reported that teams who collaboratively played together for just 45 minutes boosted their productivity by 20%. And then they ask, do you ever play at work? How might you and your team engage in light-hearted, work-appropriate play? It boosts productivity. And you know, I like to use the word progress instead of productivity. It just feels gentler and kinder to me. So play makes progress, just like practice does. Practice makes progress, and so does play. So does play. So let's play. Let's play this week, y'all, for just 20 minutes. One time this week. Just go all in and leap for joy. Dance around the house with somebody or with your imaginary friend. Let's call back those imaginary friends from back in the day, right? And let's play with them if we don't have anybody in our household to play with. All right, y'all. So I'm giving you a sip of a sip today because I have to go and take my aunt to a doctor's appointment. But I hope that you are playing, that you're taking this to heart, because it's not only good to play, it's good for your brain to play, because we ain't sea squirts, y'all. We are not sea squirts. All right. All right. So I'm not going to do any joy news today because I need to wrap things up, but I will be back with you live tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. I want to hear those reports about what you did this week to play. Tomorrow's Friday, y'all. So get it in today. Use the rest of the time that you would have spent watching me on SIP and do something right now. As soon as the show's over, go play. Go play. You have like 20 minutes, almost 20 minutes. So get a play in. Don't be a sea squirt. All right. All right. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Peace and justice. We're living life in joy, connected to our yes. And we're living life in play. Yes.